My mother in law was a very good lady by nature, but as I stayed with her, I got to know many things about her. There were four people in our house, and she used to make six chapatis for all of us. However, in my family, we usually make two chapatis per person. I suggested my mother in law that we can make two chapatis per person, but she said we always do one chapati per person. I stayed quiet and often went hungry. One day, some relatives visited us. After we spoke for a while, my mother in law served them snacks, but she only gave half a plate. I could not say anything, but it was so embarrassing to see her serve so little. My relative quietly called me to a corner and said, "Your mother in law is a stingy lady." The next day, she bought milk from the dairy, and I saw her adding water to it. As a result, the milk tasted very watery. I had never thought my mother in law would behave this way because I had never seen my own mother adding water to milk. After some time, I was about to put clothes in the washing machine, but my mother in law stopped me, saying, "We don't use the washing machine daily." I was stunned. Even here, she was being stingy, avoiding using the washing machine to save on the electricity bill. She told me to wash my clothes by hand. She was also a dominating person because she didn't like anyone going against her. She always wanted her son to listen to her. However, I wasn't too bothered by that. One weekend, we had pre-decided to watch a movie, and the tickets were already booked. I asked my mother in law to join us, but she said she won't come and told us not to waste money because later nobody will give it back to you. Because of this, we decided to cancel the plan. She always wanted to save money, but in trying to do so, she turned into a very stingy person. Even my father in law would often correct her behavior because of this. The next day, my mother in law and I went to her friend's house where we talked and had fun. However, when they served snacks, they gave us only a quarter of a plate. They knew my mother in law was a stingy person. After we returned home, I said to my mother in law, "See how it feels when someone serves only half or a quarter of a plate to their guests." She seemed to realize how it looked, as even she didn't like the service. A day later, I noticed my mother in law wasn't behaving stingy anymore and was being more generous. I was happy because it would have been very difficult for me to live with a stingy mother in law.